Bonjour tout le monde, it is I, rubbing RX, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. So, this is obviously the Nintendo Switch version. Personally, I'll get more into this, but I would have preferred to actually play the original remake on the Game Boy Color, Link's Awakening DX, but I have no means of doing that. And plus, this is technically the more complete version. Kind of. I've only actually ever... Oh, no, I don't want to leave the title screen. I've only ever actually beaten this game once, and it wasn't even a 100% complete, so this will be my first 100% complete playthrough. It's gonna be interesting. I'm already dying. So in this game, in the remake, there's a normal mode and a hero mode, twice as much damage, no heart drops for advanced players. I feel like I'm an advanced player, and plus I feel like it'd be more interesting if there was more of a challenge. I feel like I'll be able to talk more. So I just noticed, I already have a character named Rhubarb. Let's see here. So I don't know if I want to do that. I know I looked up a random name generator before starting this, and when talking to Brittany, one of the names was Kyle, but with a nickname of Kai, and I know she said she really liked Kai, so I think we're going to go with Kai. And then let's do something stupid. Let's see, Kai. Oh god, is this Kai? Could it be Kai? Which one of these is Kai? I need to look this up now. Mew. Maybe I don't want to do this. I'll just put some shapes. Yeah, there we go. That's his name. Perfect name. Name of a hero. That's my excited clap. What a relief. I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning... What? Zelda? No, my name is Marion. You must still feeling a little woozy. You are on Koholint Island. Follow the lane south to reach the beach where I found you. Since you washed ashore, lots of nasty monsters have been in the area. Great, we brought monsters. Well, Kai, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Taryn. Hope you're feeling better. What? How did I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? I saw it on the back of the shield. Oh, so that's why my name's the way it is. I was writing my name on the shield and I put a bunch of characters in front of it. Or I drew some pictures at the end of it. So this shield you can use with R. In the original game, you would only have the B and the A buttons, and you have to set everything to the B and the A buttons, so you wouldn't always have your shield. Sometimes you de-equip your shield for something else. Oof, this looks heavier than heavy. Your current strength won't cut it. Oof, this look... In the original game, anytime you were in a house, a new screen, and you walked into one of these, that message would pop up. And it would get annoying. Luckily, you have to press A on it here. Hey, what are you doing in my chest? Where'd you learn to do such a thing? In the original game, when you look at this, it says, Character, Link, check the chest. Wow, this is a nice chest. So let's head out to the beach like she said. Maybe we'll talk to anyone we see as we find them. I don't remember this having such a large load time. Mabe Village. I love the art style of this game and just kind of how it looks. Grandma Yahoo! Yahoo! I'm fine, and you? So pretty. How to say, please call outside. Seems the old man O'Reilly is a shy guy in person. I never noticed the detail in the house. Well, I probably never went in there. Why do I need to look at the story? What that's referring to is these telephone booths. They're scattered throughout the world. If you're ever lost and need a place to go, hello, it's me, O'Reilly. Ask me anything about the island. If you're lost, give me a call. There's a library that might have some information in the village. This brings back memories. I found out, hey man, when you want to save, hit the system tree. You get blah 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 blah. Don't ask me what that means. I'm just a kid. System. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, I completely forgot. Wow. Okay. Check the library. God, maybe if I reread the message, I'll remember. I guess it wasn't important. This here is Bow Wow. Oh, wow, okay. I can't talk to him. In here we have Chow Chow. Makeup, jewels, dresses. I want, oh, and some new accessories would be nice. See who's in here. Chow. Chow. Okay. Oh, my Bow Wow was so proud of his fine fur coat. Chain shops have fur. This is Madam Meow Meow. That is a pretty plant. Yeah. This game, according to the Zelda timeline, it takes place after Link to the Past. This is the same Link from Link to the Past, but depending on the Encyclopedia or Hyrule Historia, I believe the timeline is different, whether it comes before or after the Oracle games. Subscreen, you can get items, set them to the X and Y buttons. Oh, I know what I was going to say now. This reminds me, I found out when doing some other playthroughs with the lots of words, I don't actually read words correctly. I kind of just read sentences quickly and then make the sentences up in my head from the words. You can see the island map by pressing minus, zooming with up and down on the right stick, press A to mark a ping, press X to look at memories. So there's the map. We've been to Mabe Village. It will fill in as we view things, and it's very detailed. Like there's the library, there's Meow Meow, there's Orira, the telephone booth. X are memories, talk with Maring. Oh wow, it actually has the cutscene memories. Now this is the biggest difference. In this game there are a ton of collectibles. In the original there were 12 pieces of heart and 26 secret seashells, but you only needed 20. This game there are 32 pieces of heart, I believe, and 50 secret seashells, and to get all the rewards you do need to collect them all. So I actually have to do a lot of research for this and get notes. I have notes ready. We're gonna do this. Whirling Blade. Whirling Blade technique. Hold down B to do a spin attack. Handle your shield like a pro. Press R, you can push enemies too. There are certain shields that can mirror things. Atlas of Koholint. We won't look at this. It's a map of the entire island, but we'll view it all eventually. There are some warp points on Koholint. To warp between them only once you've stood on them. Fun with bombs. After you put a bomb down, press A again to pick it up, and then you can push it again to throw it. Now this last book here, technically second to last. Oh, wow, okay. What's this? You can't read the tiny print without the aid of a magnifying lens, but where would you get one of those? Maybe if you lend people a hand, you might get one. We also can't get to this one right now. This is a bookshelf. What? You could see that? Okay, alright. But we'll get to that eventually. Here's some kids. Press minus to look at the map. Press pins with A. Find a big fairy if you're running out of hearts. So if we head down here, we can find that Tarambo Shores is down here. And Marin says to follow the path. These here are Octoroks. They just shoot rocks in the 4 directions. Tarambo Shores. Well, I followed the path. Beware of sea urchins. Don't touch them with your bare hands. If you do, you'll get hurt. Normally that would only do half a heart of damage, but I am weak. I am in hero mode, but you can push them with your shield. Ooh! Although be careful, because if you let go too soon, you can walk into them accidentally. Here's what we came down here for. A cutscene. This is the owl. Hoot hoot, so you are the lad who owns the sword. Now I understand why the monsters are acting so violently. A courageous lag has come to wake the wingfishes, so you cannot leave the island unless you wake the wingfish. Go north into the mysterious forest. Alright, so now that we have our sword, it must be yours because it has your name engraved on it. Get some new songs, you can kill these, although nothing will drop hearts. So there's a lever, sea urchin. Believe everything will die in one hit right now. Gonna pick up some rubies. There's a little ledge down here. Doesn't serve a purpose right now, but maybe one day it will. Thank God that beeping is not that loud. So I can't lift grass. Alright, so let's head back to town. And we'll explore the rest of the town for the rest of this video, because there's some things we have not quite seen yet. Up here, this is something we could not do before. We can slash this grass, and if we jump down the hole, we will find our first piece of heart. You need 4 of these to create a heart container. I believe it heals you? Yes, so probably a good thing I went for that. Not like anything can hurt you in Mabe, technically. Eventually I will show that, not when I only have 3 hearts. This is grass you can walk through, but still slash to get things. Here's dogs. Yip yip. There's a fishing pond up here, but I believe you'll need a lot more rupees to take care of this stuff here. There's a lot of stuff there in this one. Oh, Marin's outside. Here sleeps the flying rooster. Yip yip. Taryn went to the forest to look for toadstools, but I'd rather sing. Listen to this, it's called The Ballad of the Wingfish. So if we head over here, we can find the first of our secret seashells. But what do you do with it? So in the original of this game, everything would be broken up into screens, and you walk through screens back and forth, so this would be a separate screen than the one with the grass. And when you would come back to the screen, everything would be grown back, and I believe if you get everything off screen in this game of a original quadrant, everything will grow back, just like that. This here is the trendy game, which we will be going to next time when we have more money. Up here we have a shop which you can steal things from, but it changes your name to Thief forever. Careful when hitting chickens. This is another thing, when you walk by and touch it, it would give you the pretty heavy thing. Well, it seems that after you save, you will start at the last place you saved, unless it's a dungeon where you start at the entrance. Alright, if we head on in here, I believe this is actually the last place we haven't gone. With 4 boys who look alike, sometimes I get them even confused. If I want a Yoshi doll, there's some at the trendy game. Yep, those are my boys. I'm Papala. Pleased to meet you. If you're lost in the hills, better look out for me, okay? So yeah, they have 4 twins, a baby, and themselves. So that's 5 children, 7-person household. I never understood it before, but their 5 children are that boy, the boy down here, and then the 2 boys playing ball by the library. So, I actually fumbled around a lot at the beginning of this trying to think of a name for my player character, so let's head up this way to the mysterious forest. Where the owl told us to go. We couldn't get here before because we didn't have the sword. Hoot hoot. Ho, brave lad, on your quest to wake the dreamer, welcome to the mysterious forest. Much of the mystery you will find on this uncharted... I don't know what you just said. I'm afraid you may find it a trifle difficult to leave the island while the windfish sleeps. By the by, if you visited Tail Caves yourself, you will need a key to get there. The windfish is watching. So yes, there are going to be some enemies here. Here are the moblins that they were talking about. This one will shoot spears at you. The majority of them will do that. And they will do a heart of damage to me, so I must be careful. And it does matter which direction your shield is facing. Oh, here we go. A guardian acorn. Reduce the damage you take by half. So now things that will do a horrible damage to me will only do half. Things that would have done half initially would do a quarter damage to me. I believe this is the... I don't know if the original had quarter hearts. I don't think so. Those are Zols, red Zols. Split into smaller Zols when hit. I don't think quarter heart damage existed before, so you would just take no damage with this. So this here... Up here, this is what one of those boys was talking about. If you're weary, you can talk to the Great Fairy, and believe me, I'll be coming back here a lot. It's going to be the only way to heal. This is a sword moblin, shield moblin. You can block them to parry them. I don't want to go this way quite yet, though. I want to head... Oh, and real quick, let me go here. You can see as we visit places, it gets filled in on the map. And as you leave areas, enemies respawn. I want to go up here and talk to this little guy. Raccoon. As a raccoon, my nose is very sensitive to stuff like dust and powder. You're gonna get lost thanks to me. So if you try to walk up, you end up what looks to be the same area, but it's actually south where the Great Fairy is. So let's see. We head north here. Here's the spin attack. It does double damage, so it'll kill those guys in one hit. Won't split them apart, and the same with moblins. So if we head to the left here, we see we can't actually get over there. So if we go to the right... Oops. See, there's the Guardian Acorn only doing half damage. Blue rupees are 5 rupees, green rupees are 1. We'll find ourselves on the Koholint Prairie with a piece of heart here that we cannot quite get to yet. This here is a Zora in the water, which look exactly from Link Between Worlds. And this is a Kookman? Or no? Buzzy Blob, Buzzy Beetle, Buzzy something. Which will hurt if you slash it, and we'll be able to do something with it later. I actually did not want to leave the forest yet. Well, dang. So this is kind of a sequel to Link's to the Past. It actually started out as a sequel to Link to the Past. Or no, a remake of Link to the Past on Game Boy, but then it became its own game. Ah, here we go. Beware of the floors with cracks. Don't get too comfortable on them. So in here we'll have Keese, a new enemy, which blended in a lot better in the original game. I'm gonna wait for them to come over here. So what I was saying about cracks is if you stand on those cracks for too long, they'll start to break. Oh, here's another item. A piece of power, which doubles damage I do. And here in this chest we have a purple rupee? Yes, purple rupee. 50 rupees. Very nice. Building up rupees quick. Yeah. Can't get to this piece of heart yet either, so we'll have to remember that for later. And you know, a way we can do that is if we go in here, we can place a pin here. Saying there's a heart here, and then there was one here. And then we'll remember that if we open the map, like, oh yeah, maybe we can go back and get that later. So this puts us... What? Oh, there, you can see it killed the moblin in one hit because it had the piece of power. It also makes the enemies, like, rocket backwards. Before, they were unlimited items until you got hit a certain number of times. In this game, it's changed to a time limit, which is nice because it changes the music, and then if you're good at the game, you're not constantly stuck hearing it. So you come here, you can get the toadstool. They mentioned that Taryn came in here looking for toadstools, and it looks like we found it before he did. I screwed this up. Let's see. I don't think I've ever screwed that up before. I feel stupid. Alright. And then we will have the Buzzy Blobs back. So the other green ones, they just die. They don't split into anything. Oh, God. Well, let's go try out that Great Fairy if I can make it. Where is it? It's east of here. So if we talk to her, let's heal your wounds, get rid of all that stress, close your eyes and relax. Does it look the same as it used to? It kind of does. Before it would have like hearts circling around you in the original. Man, both playthroughs I've done recently are just talking about, oh, the original. Oops. Before you would just have to hit them kind of away from their sword. Now you have to parry them with the shield. Probably because the shield... Oh, the sword was also an equipable item, so there was times you wouldn't have your sword on. Now you have your sword and your shield constantly equipped. But now that we're at Koholint Prairie with the toadstool in hand, I say that I will call it quits here, and next time we'll figure out what to do with this toadstool. And then we are going to play some games in town. See you then.